So Drew's now going to school us in the finer arts of poning people in the face and twisted metal.
Well, what I wanted to do is run through some of the special weapons, because every car is different and diverse. You guys may have seen some of the Sweet Tooth special weapons, like he's got the head that flies, and it'll actually penetrate through buildings, through terrain, and hit players.
Oh, Spectre's special.
Exactly, but now it's the Sweet Tooth special. Then we have, if you go into alternate special mode, he goes into Sweet Tooth bot mode. And you can run around, you know, and do your thing. But if you really want to have fun with him, you want to get into the air. You'll see his turbo bars just getting eaten alive. And as soon as that goes down, he's going down. So it's not one of those things that you can overkill. You're going to have to stay on the ground and keep that turbo up if you want to stay up in the air. What we did here with the weapon system is we went from very easy to use and not very powerful in the center, and we worked our way out. So on the right side are like the fire and forget weapons. You don't really have to think about them. You just line it up the shot, shoot it, they're done.
Okay.
Then we have the more complex weapons on the left. So like, for example, this is basically a power missile if you just fire it, but if you charge it up here, it'll actually home towards players and does about the same amount of damage as a power missile. Then we have swarm missiles, where you can actually see on the side of the car the guy's hanging out with a giant rocket launcher. And you can see him charging up as you're holding down the charge button. And they go to a second stage, and you let them all go, and they'll do double damage if you get just the right timing on them. But then we have, you know, just the standard weapons that everybody remembers from Twisted Metal is, you know, power, fire, homing. We've added a shotgun. See if I can freeze this guy and get close to him and really do some damage with the shotgun. Oh, my buddy got him already. But it's a pretty standard shotgun. If you're far away, it's not going to do a lot of damage. But if you're right up close, man, you can really waste somebody. So let's try and kill these guys that are getting to the trying to launch that missile. We don't want them to blow up our base.
Oh man, it's a triple kill right there. That's how a pro does it.
Yeah, that's what I do. We're on Meat Wagon right now.
So you just launched a patient.
So what I'm going to do is show you guys the close-up version, and I'm actually driving the guy who's got bombs strapped to him.
Oh, that's just.
And he drives just like a car. You can tight turn him, and you can also explode him. So now I'm doing one. This is one of my favorite cars. It's a little bit loopy, but it's fun to drive. It's got a little bit of play to it. It's like an old-style roadboat car, and it's got magnet specials, but very, very different ways to use them. So the first one, you'll see I have this kind of triple reticle up here, and I'll lock onto somebody if I can find them, and toss those magnets. Now all three of them are on top of each other. They hit him. You know, they did a little bit of damage.
Right.
Now if I go into alternate mode, I can actually engage a magnet that sucks people in and attaches to my car. And now I can ram them into walls, and I can actually charge them up and toss them.
That is awesome.
And if you toss them into an enemy, double damage. You're damaging the guy you're throwing, plus the guy that's getting hit. So there's our Sweet Tooth base right there, and nice slippity slidey physics over here.
That is so cool.
So that's what you want to fly the missile into.
And is there a particular part that you have to hit, or anywhere on the target?
You can hit anywhere. What happens when you start destroying it is pieces will fall off, like his arm will fall off, or his leg will explode, and he has a wire underframe. So he's still standing, but you can't hit him with a missile there anymore. You need to hit one of the spots that still has an area to explode.
Right.
So the idea is just kind of break off all the pieces, and then your team wins the game.
So can you tell me anything about any of the other online modes, or?
We got tons of online modes. We got tons of options. It's going to be non-stop with being able to customize your games. We have, you know, your standards, deathmatch, team deathmatch. We have hunted mode coming back. It was kind of a fox hunt type game. We have team hunted. We have the standard last man standing, last team standing. We're doing a little bit of a fun thing with last team standing, but we haven't really announced that yet.
Okay.
So you guys will see that in the coming months. We have online co-op, we have offline co-op, we have the offline campaign modes, split screen. I mean, there's just nothing but stuff to do in this game.
Cool. And then my last question, it's a really popular thing nowadays, it seems, to have some sort of leveling system online where you can unlock new things for customization or like new weapons and stuff. Is there any plan to do that with Twisted Metal?
Absolutely. We're definitely going to have an XP system. We're going to have levels.
All right, well, I think that's pretty much it, unless there's anything that you want to add.
No,
the game
plenty.
drops
October 4th. Go get it.
Right time with the right time. Oh yeah.